Testing. Mic check. Testing. 1, 2. Mic check. Testing. 1, 2. Just kidding. I know it works. This is Scratched Up live on YouTube. It is July 16th, 2024. There's no need for a damn mic check because I'd already done damn checked it. And we are ready to stream, baby. Welcome to Scratched Up Live. Scratched Up Live number 8. Episode number 8. And Scratched Up is your first stop on hip-hop for hip-hop discussion and production. Snaps in the air for that one, people. Snaps in the air for that one tonight, baby. Ooh! I'm feeling good. And I'm sipping this water. And I'm ready to crack into some news, baby. Some pop culture news. Some hip-hop related pop culture breaking news. And as always, here, we're going to start off by looking at the general discussion on hip-hop heads, r/hip-hop heads on Reddit, which is kind of like the hubbub, kind of like the community, the internet hip-hop community meeting spot, town square, if you will. And so I like to peek into, typically the stream is on Mondays, by the way. Today is Tuesday, July 16th. Did not have time to do this yesterday, but as the routine goes on Monday streams, I will look at the Sunday general discussion, and I'll share my screen here. Sunday general discussion thread. They had a typo here. This is supposed to say July 14th. As you can see, it was posted 2 days ago, and people on here, 2 days ago, 5 hours ago was, that was me. That was me because I said June 14th. And so that's my contribution. But yes, this is July 14th, 2024, Sunday general discussion thread. Just seeing what people testing the temperature of the water here. Because this is kind of like, if you're watching this Scratched Up Live, welcome. And just so you know, right off the bat, this is kind of like my first stop when I wake up in the morning. This is one of my first stops in the morning on the internet. So if you're interested in hip hop, if you love hip hop and following the going-ons, then you need to be subscribed and looking at r/hip hop heads, in my opinion. But so let's just kind of get a good we'll see what's on people's minds here. Songs where Keef sounds like other rappers. In hurry before gate close, he sounds like J. Cole. Y'all have more examples? He talking about Chief Keef? I don't know. Vsauce says we can run faster on our hands and feet than 2 legs. Do you agree? Huh? Okay, hold on. You're talking way too fast, buddy. Why ain't that shit? Where's my sound? What the hell?
And that's ridiculous.
Why'd I do that?
Look at this human has 5 toes on each foot, but only uses 2 legs to run. And that's ridiculous. Look at this hilarious technique. Both of his legs are off the ground, which means in this moment he is slowing down. A human can only accelerate when they are actively pushing off of the ground.
A human can only accelerate when they're actively pushing off the ground. So he's saying it's hilarious that when we run, at least the professional runners, both of our feet leave the ground. So there's moments where we're like wasting precious moments where we could be going faster. I guess that's what he's saying.
To reach a greater speed. A cheetah spends almost 70% of its stride accelerating, pushing on the ground. But when Usain Bolt set the 100-meter dash human world record, he was only on the ground 43% of the time.
Whoa! So half the time you're floating, dude. Just hovering along like a goddamn hoverboard.
The best way to run faster is to have more legs. The current world record for the human 4-legged
Dude, if we start running like this, kill me. If we start running like this, kill me, dude. I do not want to go outside and see people running on all fours. Could you imagine, dude, if this becomes a thing because you can go faster and you know people are obsessed with speeds and shit?
Dash is 15.71 seconds, but humans are rapidly improving on that thanks to better training and technique.
Could you imagine, dude, if this catches on and we start having relays on all fours, all four relays? Or people just casually jogging down the street, but it's all fours. You know who love that? Furries, bro. It's a furry future, dude. It's a furry fucking future.
Has even made the bold and controversial claim that given expected improvements in 2- and 4-legged running, by the 2048 Olympics, the fastest human in the world will be a quadruped.
Wait, so this is happening? Does that mean that it's happening already, dude? The 2040 Olympics? That's like next decade almost. I mean, I guess not really. Oh, that's a story we're gonna go over. Vsauce was gonna run. Okay, do I agree? Well, it seems pretty much proven to be true. Checked out the Danielson and Future Wave album. It was pretty good. My favorite track was Line Busy with Estinac, one of his better hooks and some good verses. Warning to Kendrick fans, he is Canadian. Oh no! So, another thing with this stream here is I've been pretty conservative about what I play. Basically, I haven't really played any music up until my last stream. Now, my last stream was a Drop Watch stream where I reacted to the new Eminem album, The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Gras. Now, I listened to the whole album on stream live on YouTube, streamed the whole thing, didn't edit the original live stream, and it didn't get taken down, but it did get blocked in Belarus, Russia, because they are... you know, a little crazy out there. And so I said, fuck it. I kept it up. But then I made like smaller clips where I chopped it up a little more. And so like I would get the little yellow warning. Actually, right before I went live, I just saw that the original live stream of that did actually get blocked. Let's see what's going on with it. There's a little detour here. Going on a little detour here. But I just want to see what it's telling me about this. Oh, it's just straight up gone. Oh, shit. Yeah, they just took it away. Oh, no. Hold up. Oh, I had a viewer for like how long is he here for? A minute? Thanks, man, woman, they, them, whatever you are, whoever you are. Thank you, wherever you are. Thank you for popping in here, dude. I just am trying to go to my YouTube stew. You know what I mean? My YouTube stew. Dead air, bro. But yeah, so anyways, my last stream was my most successful stream yet. And they just blocked it. Yeah. This video contains copyright. Here, let me show you. Let me share my screen here. It says, as we can see here, it says, this video contains copyrighted material. As a result, it has been blocked worldwide. Which is pretty unfortunate. I thought I was going to get away with it for some reason because I'm pretty new to this. But, so it's blocked. But I can edit it out. They have cool software, AI tools to take out the copyrighted material but keep your video up. So I will do that. But what I'm trying to say here is I will be... So that was Eminem. I had a feeling he was going to copyright me. I will be playing more music is what I'm trying to get to. Now, a lot of like the smaller artists here, they're not going to like take my shit down. They let you, they let you do the YouTube Creative Commons deal where you can share it on YouTube. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see who claims me. If they claim me, I'll cut it out, whatever, but who gives a shit, Who gives a shit? So this guy just shouted out this Danielson, featuring SD Knack. Now, SD Knack is a dude I do listen to.
Not again, not again.
I do listen to SD Knack.
From my eyes, see the tears flow. Wordless, fear though. You're moving like a weirdo. Your words, I don't hear those. I steer the boat in the stormy weather or the clear coast. Bro got the smoke and mine clear coats. Shorty got her nails done. Red on the clear coat. She wanna sniff the clear coat. She chopped it to the mirror, bro. Sun in the sky. Purgatory around hell steps. Ran through the competition, thinking what the hell's next.
But yeah, so this is lit. I didn't know about this song.
I'm from the court side.
We're gonna see if I got this in my library here. I don't know if I have anything by Danielson here. Looks like he featured on SD Knack and Future Wave Project. So yeah, only Danielson I got is featuring like Rome Streets and SD Knack here. I love when I find new artists. New to me, at least. So I'm gonna just scoop this one up if you know what I mean. If you don't mind if I do. Cool. Yeah. Shout out this guy. Hey, Vsauce Michael here. Massive Titties here. So I'm not familiar with Vsauce Michael. Love for Rent must have came out after him and JID toured, right? I'm a big JID fan, and I'm still obsessed with Love for Rent. I feel like if I'd have had the album on my radar first, there would have been no way I'd have missed the tour. It came out after him and JID toured, right? No, it came out a few months before. Couldn't a simple Google just give you this info? Damn, huge L then. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Why Eminem fans need to use their power for good and knock Taylor Swift off #1 Billboard. Good luck. Good fucking luck, dude. I don't even think Kendrick could do that right now. I mean, Kendrick might be the one that could do that. It's definitely not going to be Eminem. Why did you clarify and say white Eminem fans? Just say Eminem fans. Changes things when you read it in, with different inflections like that. Reparations. I'm so confused, dude. Nah, there are way more Eminem fans in other races than you'd expect, especially globally. This guy is like the holder of all like global knowledge. Plus, he knows that Lil Wayne is the GOAT, so... Yeah, I was in India for work a couple of years ago, and Eminem was their whole world. I mean, yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Eminem is like, he's has a image of being like a cornball at this point in America, but keep in mind, other countries around the world, they consume American pop culture, and as far as I'm aware, they're like typically like a decade behind, or maybe not like that. Of course they know new shit that's out too, but they've got different. And I don't know where. I don't know who they is, but just like in other spots around the world, there's different like older music that's hot now that was hot in America 20 years ago. So this doesn't surprise me, dude. He's probably more popular in other countries than he is in America. Because his boyfriend is Indian. We were hanging out once, and he told me his homies back home love Eminem so much. LL, kind of surprised how much they care about him. Understandably so. M is a legend. Dude, that's the thing. American culture is like the world's culture. Not every part of the world, but it's like the default pop culture. American pop culture is basically like the default pop culture. in a lot of other countries. Just figured out how to get free cable for my Fire Stick. This shit is a game changer. Oh, free cable, dude! Tell me how to get free Disney Plus with no ads. That's a game changer, dude. I got my dog right under me. It's the cutest shit ever. I wish eventually, soon, maybe Christmas. So not that soon, but eventually I'm gonna get a real camera, 4K camera. Cause my shit be looking grainy, dude. My shit be looking grainy as shit. All right, so Sunday general discussions, kind of boring this week. Whatever, it usually is, but it's a nice little warm up. So, getting into some of these just, I don't know, top stories that I found on the Reddit. Still looking at the Reddit here. Just kind of like top stories at the top of the week. And as usual, it seems to become a pattern on this show, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to always cover this shit, dude. It's another week, and it's another rapper that I listen to that's accused of some heinous ass shit, dude. Like, not even just like a normal, like, criminal act, but like, I'm talking just like the worst kind of like domestic abuse, sexual abuse, pedophile type of stuff that you can imagine, dude. And it's like, bro, and that's the thing, like, people don't really talk about it, but these guys have big audiences, and I don't see people talking about this, especially in the hip-hop community. And that's why I'm here, because I love hip-hop and I respect hip-hop, and I don't want to be bogged down by a bunch of fucking loser ass, like, just creeps, at the minimum creeps, at maximum violent criminals. But so this one today in our segment called abusive rappers. Last week literally did a title of episode called Abusive Rappers Rabbit Hole, and now we have more. Zilla Kami of oh fuck, dude, I've been blanking like crazy. But he's a part of his fucking City Morgue. He's part of City Morgue with Sauce Mula, and I've been listening to City Morgue quite a bit this decade because they drop every year. So I check them out, and they usually, they usually offer up like one or two songs that keep me coming back. That's kind of been the pattern the last 4 years, like literally 4 years. But I if this doesn't surprise me too much. I mean, their music is pretty edgy, I guess you could say. So, whatever. But so Zilla Kami, accused by ex-girlfriend of emotional abuse, grooming, and having sex with a 15-year-old. So I'm not, these are just accusations. I am looking at this, honestly, kind of for the first time here live on stream. So I haven't looked at any evidence. I'm kind of just like speaking as I read this shit. And I'll give you, this is kind of like a live reaction to the details of what's going on here. Zilla responds by claiming severe depression and that he was taken advantage of by someone with ulterior motives. So right off the bat, there is no denial, and there is an excuse of severe depression, I suppose, to give explanation to what having sex with a 15-year-old. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna fly. Let's see here. In a now deleted tweet, fashion designer Decky, who was in a relationship with him, first accused Zilla Kami of emotional abuse and of having sex with a 15-year-old. All tweets collected by Ruby's nephew on Twitter. I wanna click this Twitter link here, see what happens, see where it takes me. So Ruby's nephew here is the one. Okay, looks like they're already deleted. Looks like Ruby's nephew, but this is a like a Suicide Boys and affiliate, it seems to be. I've never in my life come for anyone's career or what they have done, but Zilla Kami is a pedophile and one of the most evil people I've ever known and robbed me of everything in my life. Hold on, guys. Once again, I gotta click on this. I think it's gonna take me to Twitter. Yeah, and Twitter is just a cesspool. All right, and here we go. Here's Ruby's nephew. Zilla Kami allegations come out accusing him of sexual assault and pedophilia, having sexual relations with minors. Read below. Okay, so let's just. Is there a thread of these? No, dude. I need to make a Twitter account or an X account just for this stream. I need to make like a puppet account. Anyways, not to mention has a serious Asian fetish. Aw, bro, come on. Let the man have his Asian fetish. And traveled to Thailand with a sex tourist and ordered countless prostitutes. Please do. Oh my god, dude. That to feed your fetish? That is sick, dude. You went to Thailand to feed your Asian fetish, bro? That's disgusting. A sex tourist? That's disgusting, bro. Okay, here we go. Not to mention has a serious Asian fetish and traveled to Thailand with a sex tourist. If he wants to take it legally there, I would love to. So I think backing up even more, it says Zilla Kami is your favorite rapper, but he had sex with a 15-year-old at 22. And y'all wonder why I kept my silence about dating him for years. I have the time today. I wonder what was different about this day. She got off work. She's like, oh shit, dude. She's like, no, like I literally have the fucking time. Like I've been busy as fuck. I have screenshots of Zilla Kami in his 20s linking sleazy skiz when she was 15. All right, now, this is what I'm going to do. Because there's been a lot of people, let's just say with the Cody Ko situation, I've seen a lot of people, skirting that 17, that late teenage years, being like, oh, it's legal in Florida or whatever the fuck, which is not, 17 and a 25-year-old. I don't want to get into the details of it. It's gross. But just for shits and gigs, just to get like a visual idea. Teen-year-olds. I'm gonna just Google 17-year-olds, dude. Like look at this. 17-year-olds. People are out here trying to say, oh, 17-year-olds, bro. They're trying to say, I mean, I'm just getting icky vibes looking at it, just thinking about like Cody Ko and shit. So let's not even have that discussion about she was 17, because that's a fucking child. And then Zilla Kami, dude, bruh, 15 is it's all bad. So let's see. If you want to take it legally there, I would love to. Zilla Kami is your favorite rapper. I have the time to date. Zilla Kami emotionally abused me for years. Landed me in a hospital. I protected his image. Wait, where's the rest of these? Oh, here it is. Zilla Kami emotionally abused me for years. Landed me in the hospital. I protected his image, bro, and his entire campus countlessly has underage girls backstage and done unthinkable. I wouldn't wish what he's done to me on my worst enemy. Like I said, dude, and I said it on the last stream. Well, maybe not the last stream, but I don't know. One of these last streams. I have no trouble believing this, dude. I just knowing, like, dudes, and especially, and then like rappers, when you get like your big head and you're going on tour and there's girls coming in and out, and like and then like this, I'm not saying that every rapper does this, sleeping with underage girls, but when someone like comes out, especially someone that you were close to. So, we'll see what comes out of this. And well, actually, so we got more. So Sleazy Skiz, the victim in question, came out with her story. I want to address the rumor going around involving my identity. Somebody posted a fabricated screenshot of me saying I was involved with Zilla Kami when I was 16. The screenshot is fake, but there is truth to the story. Oh, this is juicy, guys. Screenshot is fake, but there is truth to the story. I've left this part of my life in the past, and I want to keep it that way. So this is apparently the alleged, at the time, 15-year-old that Zilla Kami. And by the way, let's look at Zilla Kami's age right quick, and get some like his government name and stuff like that. Get some data on this guy. Oh jeez. You think Edgelord here, you think he did it? I don't know. So yeah, there's articles about all this, but I kind of like just finding it from the source, looking at the Twitter links and shit. But so let's pull up Zilla Kami's his shit here. In his fucking Wikipedia page, he has blood in his mouth. So he's 25. He was born in 99. And when is she saying this happened? But he had sex with a 15-year-old at 22. So she's saying this happened 3 years ago in 2021. Okay. There is truth to the story. I've left this part of my life in the past, and I want to keep it that way. But now I feel like I must say something, as this story has gone out without my consent, and I want to tell my story on my own terms. I was 14 when Zilla Kami first reached out to me via DM. Jesus, bro. And that means he was 21. Reaching out to a 14-year-old, according to her. Now, I'm not, you think I'm going to believe Zilla Kami? But I'm going to just read this. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm pretty sure he didn't even deny it. He hasn't even denied it. But, because the thing is, I feel like I'm battling against this, oh, always believe women? That's bullshit, bro. Women be lying on our names, dog. And then, a girl comes out like this and says, yo, I was 14 and this motherfucker reached out to me. I hope people are believing this. I just don't know. I hope people are believing this. His fans. Jesus Christ. I was 14 when Zilla Kami first reached out to me via DM. He was fully aware of my age, as I was honest about it. When we hung out the first time, nothing sexual happened, but he did give me shrooms. I was starting to have a bad trip, and he sent me a car home. So he is clearly, oh yeah, he's grooming her, and that was the original accusation. So that's sick. And giving her drugs. Okay. The second time we hung out, I was 15. This time we engaged in sex. I had a lot of respect for him as an artist back then, but after that time, I didn't see him the same way. Even at 15, this person realized that was pretty fucked up. After that, I didn't hear from him again until months later when he messaged me again. I just started talking to someone who is now my ex. I wonder if more people are going to come out. Does he have the pull to threaten people legally? Does he have the money to do that? I don't know. I don't know. I hope more people come out, because apparently, according to his ex-girlfriend, his whole camp has been doing this a lot. So, and his camp includes that Sauce Mula guy, maybe even Suicide Boys. I don't know. I just listen to the music. You know what I mean? Some of it. I check it out. I just check out the music. If I like a song, I'll throw it in my playlist. These guys, including Suicide Boys, which they're not implicated in this at all. But and it looks like Ruby's nephew is close with Suicide Boys. So whoever runs around with the Zillakami, with the city morgues, whoever hangs around at the city morgue, has some explaining to do, I think. When he messaged me again, I just started talking to someone who is now my ex. He has to hang out, and I said we could, but it wouldn't be like last time because there was someone I was trying to be serious with, my ex. After I told him that, he stopped messaging me, and we didn't talk ever again. One day, when I was looking through my DMs, I realized my messages with Zillakami disappeared. I think he must have deleted them from his end. Yeah, because this dude is sick. If this is true, this dude is sick. And he knows that, so he's out here deleting the fucking DMs. He's like, oh, fuck, dude, I can't believe that shit. I gotta make sure this one never comes out. When I realized I no longer had the DMs of our conversations, I realized there was no tangible proof of us ever meeting. So, and this is why I never felt like I could tell my story, because I know how the internet is. So, honestly, they probably had the best judgment for their well-being and for their, I don't know, reputation, whatever you want to call it. And it ended up paying, which it doesn't all the time. I would encourage victims to come forward if they're comfortable, at least. But someone else, kind of broke it. Someone who wasn't a victim of his, and so this gave the underage at the time, a clear path to tell their story. And I think that gives them more credibility. It's unfortunate that they really were kind of blocked from coming out about this, especially with, that's what I'm saying, especially with like hip hop fans, dude. It sucks. Rap fans, the rap community, the hip hop community, just very into protecting abusers. Hopefully this one is not that case. Especially when it's like pedophiles. I think, the pedophilia shit, people take that more, even that's not cool in the rap community. Thank fucking God, dude. When there's no proof, people find it hard to believe the victims. I'm usually very hard myself, and I acknowledge that I could have made smarter choices and avoided that situation, but I also reminded myself that I was the kid and he was the adult, and that's the thing, dude. Like, I mean, this is like a more obvious case because she was 14 when they met, and he's giving her shrooms and drugs and shit, whatever. But I think I would apply the same exact energy to a 17-year-old hooking up with a 25-year-old. Cody Co. And it's just fucking crazy, dude, that this is even like has to be like a point of conversation. It's just crazy that I even have to talk about this. I would rather talk about like more fun stories, but we do have a fun story coming up. It's not all doom and gloomy here, but this is like, I feel like this is important. Gonna do this one at the top here, and I got other sexual assault things, but I'll probably just blow over those and go straight into the more fun shit after this. But let's continue here. I'm usually very hard on myself, and I acknowledge that I could have made smarter choices. Yeah. So this person was a kid. Zillakami was an adult, a 22-year-old adult. I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger, and I still make mistakes now, but every day I'm working on progressing and improving myself to better my life. I don't want what's happened to define me and gloss over all the progress I've achieved till now. I've addressed this with the person that posted the fake screenshot of me talking about Zillakami, but going forward, I hope people can be more respectful and not post things without people's consent. I wonder if this person that posted the fake screenshot is our friend Ruby's nephew. Might have been. But going forward, I hope people can be more respectful and not post things without people's consent. You're not doing anyone any favors by leaking their story. Yeah, so I think this person and the alleged victim speaking up. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if Shy here is acting annoyed at Ruby's nephew. Was it Ruby's nephew who posted? See, and this is where a chat would be nice. It'd be nice to have a chat. You know what I mean? I wonder if I have a chat yet. Anybody in chat? Okay. So, is that it? I've addressed this with the person that posted the fake. It's been emotionally exhausting for me to find out at work what's been posted about me and feeling like I'm forced to speak out on something that I tried to leave in the past. Yeah, that's rough. I ask that people don't message me about this anymore because I just want to move on. I don't condone anyone's actions other than my own. Yeah, this is embarrassing, dude. Like, not necessarily like I can just what I'm trying to say is can imagine how it would be embarrassing for Shy. Not saying that Shy should be embarrassed. I'm just saying that I can see how someone would be embarrassed to talk about this. Like, nobody wants to talk about their sex life in public like this, especially when you're not a public figure. Jeez. Sucks, man. That sucks. I'll be clear, what happened wasn't okay, but I made my peace with it because it's my right to do so. My past doesn't define me. I'm allowed to move on. Yeah, girl. Bro, fuck you. You're sick, and honestly, dude, are we surprised? I mean, look at these eyes. What do we see in these eyes here? Look at this terrifying ass. Oh, well, let me go. Look at this terrifying ass shit. This is... I might actually have nightmares. I'm not even joking, dude. I'm gonna have to update the thumbnail with this scary ass fucking motherfucker. Jesus Christ, dude. I gotta save this. Let's see here. My throat's getting dry. Ooh. I gotta save this to my desktop and make sure I put it in my folder that's on my other computer. Okay, let's move on. That was a very disturbing story. I think that's it. Oh, no, we got more. Okay, we have Zillakami's response. Dealing with severe depression during and after the last tour ended me up in the clinic where I was told by doctors I needed time to focus on myself, something I've always put to the side while trying to make sure everyone around me was good, which had me mentally at my lowest. Bro, is that really your first words? Is this really your first words, dude? Jesus. It's just complete deflection, bro. Just complete deflection. Bro, your depression means nothing to the people that to the 15-year-old child that you raped. Like, what does that have to do with your depression? Something I've always put to the side while trying to make sure everyone around me was good. Yeah, I bet you're really trying to make sure that 15-year-old was good. Bro, you had sex with a child and then never spoke to her again? Not saying you should, but that just tells me you're not trying to make sure that she was good. So yeah, I'm sure you were mentally at your lowest once you realized you fucked a child. I bet that was a pretty hard one to cope with. It was so hard that you went and you deleted the DMs. Dealing with a person that was around me, using me while knowing I was not able comprehend their able to comprehend their ulterior motives. They took advantage of me being blind to what they tried to sell me as love. Dude, what are you talking about? Nobody cares. Let's sing it. Let's sing it together, people. Let's sing it together. No, nobody cares about your love life and how this person had ulterior motives because you fucked a child. Nobody cares. Holy shit. But it was only love until they no longer had access. Okay, hold on. I gotta restart my reading of this because this is like just teenage. This is just a Love Island. This is just a girl on Love Island. Dealing with the person that was around me. This is a scorned woman on Love Island. Dude, you have no reason to be talking about like this. This has nothing to do with the accusations. This is a wild response, dude. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I gotta take a stretch. Hold on, we're gonna dive deep into this one. I'm gonna dealing with a person that was around me, using me, while knowing I was not able to comprehend. Dude, why did you leave out the two? All right, let me start it over. Dealing with a person that was around me, using me, while knowing I was not able to comprehend their ulterior motives. They took advantage of me being blind to what they tried to sell me as love. But it was only love until they no longer had access to me or the things that I could provide for them. Trying to isolate me from my loved ones and friends while also trying to sedate me by introducing me to harmful substances to alter my state of mind and keep me in the dark of their real nature. Are you talking about the person that just like credibly accused you of being a pedophile? Like, that's the only thing that we care about right now, dude. I'm not the first person to go through this, where when a person cannot get what they want from someone, they obsessively try to victimize themselves. So he better not be talking about the 14-year-old. He's not trying to talk about the 15-year-old, right? But I will handle this professionally instead of taking it to the internet. My legal team will ensure any false defamation against me is taken care of. So yeah, they're gonna fight this. It sounds like he's gonna fight this tooth and nail, legally, which is what I was wondering earlier. This is fucking nuts, dude. This is like the horrible response. First off, just a horrible response that just like didn't address anything. You went off on some like tangent about just like victim blaming, and like having ulterior motives. Even though the victim corroborated the story. So I don't know who the victim is that you're talking about here, but whoever it is, they are a victim, right? Right? I mean, did I gloss over some other shit? Did he like beat his ex? Or did she accuse him of beating her? So, Zilla Kami is your favorite rapper, but he had sex with a 15-year-old at 22, and y'all wonder why I kept my silence about dating him for years. So, the emotional abuse. So, she's a victim of emotional abuse. Okay. Jeez, guys. Jeez. What are people saying about this? Treating severe depression with a 15-year-old girl is never a good idea. Yeah, sure. I like how he gave a bunch of excuses that had zero to do with the main accusation here. Yeah, right? Okay. So I'm not crazy. People are saying the same shit. Okay. So that's a wild one, guys. let's move on though. If I can see here. So Irv Gotti was sued for sexual assault, but I don't know if I think I want to just move on because I've been streaming for how long here? How long we been going? How long we been going? So we've got stories and we've got new music. Now, I didn't do music of the week last week because there was literally nothing that came out. This week I got some music, so depending on how long I've been going so far, so been going about 45 minutes. So I got some new music, and then after that we've got multiple things. So in the title, I should probably address this. In the title, I've added Brad Taste in Music because he's going through something. And he is in this space, and I am entering this YouTube space, and I'm just like dumbfounded by what has happened to this man on the internet in the H3 community over the course of the last 2 weeks. And even his like appearance on H3 yesterday was just kind of like eye-opening to me about this space on YouTube. And I like, and by this space I mean the like music commentary. I kind of know Brad. He does hip hop reviews too, and so I'm kind of on here doing hip hop as well, and I like music because I have an interest in a lot of things, and music, especially hip hop, is an outlet for ideas that I have and the way that I see the world, and it's really helped me me see the world in a different way. Music has. And I'm talking about like things beyond just like creativity. I'm talking about things I pick up on in lyrics. And what I was trying to say is it helped shaped how I view the world, the music I listen to. And so because of music, I've learned a lot. Through music, I've learned a lot. And it's led me to a lot of different interests. You know what I mean? And I've gotten like really deeply ingrained beliefs at this point, and it all kind of stems from like hip hop and just like the grassroots love for music that I have. And so I can just kind of like, I guess, assume that's the case for especially like, I guess, most music listeners, but most music lovers, but especially music lovers that are like making a living off of it. And from what I've seen from this Brad Taste in Music guy is just like, how have you handled the internet up until this point? If what the backlash you got from posting a video of Ethan Klein or posting a picture with Ethan and his wife made you like you've wish-washed so much. And so like we're gonna get into it. I'm not. Yeah. So that's coming up after we talk about new music. Sorry, I got into it a bit. And I also want to take a little look into this other YouTuber's video. Other YouTuber goes by 1111. He makes little deep dive videos into hip hop related topics, and he's got this new one called The Shady Business of Fake Music Streams. And I would like to watch that on stream. I think I watched it earlier today, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And I found out some things that I didn't really know, and I kind of want to like fact check some things and just kind of peruse around the internet and see what I can pull up from what you found and what you as an 1111 what 1111 found, and so we will check that video out, I think. But before all of that, music of the week, probably my favorite portion, my favorite segment of this little shindig of a show I've got going on here. So we've got one album that I want to shout out from this week. Just one. But we have a handful of songs. As far as handful, I mean like I don't know 4. What do I mean? What do I mean by handful? I mean about 4, something like that. Let me get all my stuff here. Get all my stuff situated. Pull this back down here. Bada boom, bada bing. Do a bit of a screen capture here. So should I start with projects or songs? I think I'm just gonna start with my favorite album of the week. I think I think I can say. Although I did like the Eminem album, I did think it was a solid effort from M, and I am excited about it. I think like as far as quality goes, if I'm being honest, like what was the actual like best full album of the week? I'd have to say the new Common and Pete Rock project titled The Auditorium Volume 1. This thing, best production Common has been on, in especially for like a full album, in a minute, dude. Like this thing is cohesive as hell, bro, and really lets Common shine. Really highlights Common, because I feel like he can get a little monotonous after a while. His rapping style, and it's a little slow. Maybe puts you to sleep a bit. But these Pete Rock beats, dude, like, whew, oh boy, his drums, dude, hell yeah, dude, they keep you awake. Let's just say that they'll wake your ass up. You're paying attention. I put this thing on. I'm paying attention when this comes on, dude. I really am. Let's see what I kept from it here. So my 2024 playlist, I got these ones 10 of them meet in the moment. So I'd give it like a 10 out of 15. What's that? Let's do the math on that. I'm so bad at math. What's 10 divided by 15? So I'm feeling like a strong 6, light 7. I'll give it a set. I'll give it a light 7. Strong 6, light 7 on a scale of 10. You know what I mean? Best album of the week. What do you want me to say? I want to play a bit of one of them. Let's see what we got here. Hell yeah, dude. Give y'all a little taste here. See what I can do. That's fun. All right, so best album of the week. That's it. That's the one. You know. Also, honorable mention Eminem, but everybody knows it came out. It is what it is. It's people are gonna like it. They're gonna like it. People are gonna hate it. They're gonna hate it. What am I gonna say about it that I haven't already said? Did a whole damn 2-hour stream about it. Go check that out. By the way, actually, no, it's blocked. But go check out my shorts. Go check out my scratched up highlight of the new Eminem album. So songs of the week. So I've got this one here. There's this new album by Blue and Evidence. It's a West Coast themed album, actually just titled Los Angeles. It's a Los Angeles themed album, and it's kind of like a Los Angeles themed year right now, right? A West Coast themed year. That's kind of my summer vibes. That seems to be the country's summer vibes here. Shout out Kendrick. So this new album of theirs, Los Angeles, each song is like almost each song title has the words Los Angeles or LA in it. But this was my favorite from it. So this one's called Three Wheel Motion, featuring Cocaine. Gonna skip forward a bit. I just thought that the shit was just eerie, dude. That sample. Okay, let's see. People are on here. Incredible bass line. People like this shit. Favorite track of the year. So dope. Love it. Hell yeah, dude. People are loving this. Me too. That's what I felt. Bro.
Bystanders get hit with the hammer that I spit. It's the grammar that Los Angeles invents. Trick cameras couldn't capture the tricks that I mastered. Make a bitch bend backwards just to get me my chips faster. And if I catch her doing a split, I slap her. Cause you got no business dividing the cent. Rich bastards get a crib in the Hamptons and in the hills of Los Angeles. But Angelinos can't afford.
I'm gonna be rocking that one. Jesus, dude, that song is hard. Hard, bro. Like, fuck me up, dude. Jesus. New one from Joba of we're gonna watch this video of Brockhampton fame. Joba. First, this is his debut single. So that's pretty cool. Debut single, first solo material post Brockhampton breakup. So let's check out this video of his. I haven't watched the video yet. I've listened to the song. It's a weird one. It's a quirky song. I didn't know how I felt about it at first. But it's grown on me, and now I don't know if I can picture the year without it. Yeah, I think it's really, he's got something here, dude. He's got something here. It's very eccentric. So let's give it a shot. He's far from sounding like Justin Timberlake, which is what he used to sound like in the early. That Teletubbies, I don't know. This is giving me Teletubbies vibes. Is it not? This is Teletubbies vibes. So what is up with this? Don't they have like nice ones of these? Don't they have nice, like really like nice robots? I like it. I like this one. This one seems nice. This is nicer than the DoorDash ones I've seen videos of that are just real pieces of shit. This one I would give this guy a walk. I would walk with it. If one of its stickers fell off, I would probably pick it up and put it back on it. What the fuck? Oh, to go ammo. Oh shit. He's making gun commentary? I did not expect this song to be making gun commentary. This video to be very animated. And it's a cool new direction for Joba. I'm excited. I think he has a new album coming out soon. Let's see what he says here. Double smash burger, no tomato, add ketchup, large fry, well done. Large Coke, no tip. Fun little vid there. I like that. So yeah, I like that song a lot. Shout Shout out Joba. Shout out his new single, American Fever. And then we've got this new one by Eminem, Lucifer, which I just got claimed for playing in entirety on my live stream from last week. So probably won't play it all. But if you haven't heard the new Eminem, go check it out. It's worth at least one listen. At least one, you know? And this is my favorite song from it, I think. At least as of this moment. And Vivian just joined us. Freaked me out a bit. Yeah, so shout out Slim Shady. Shout out this one featuring Sly Piper, a new artist I don't think anybody was aware of prior to this new one from Slim Shady. So, you okay, Vivi? Yeah. Okay, I might have to go help Vivi for a minute. But when I get back, we're gonna go down some rabbit holes. Okay, we're gonna go down some rabbit holes. Like I mentioned earlier, Brad taste in music. I got some questions, I think, and just got some thoughts on my mind that I like to get off my chest. Don't even really have questions. Just like to give my opinion on what I've seen you go through on the internet over the last 2 weeks. And then I've also got, like I said, that video that I kind of want to watch with you guys by 1111, The Shady Business of Fake Music Streams. It's pretty relevant this summer. And then we've also got the title story, of course, The Rain by Missy Elliott becomes the first rap song to be beamed into space, whatever that means. So I will be back. Okay, people, I will be back. Don't go far. Please do not go far. I will be back. Okay. Here we are. We're back. So right off the top here, I think I right off the top I want to talk about this Brad taste in music thing because it's on my mind and I've got a thought about it. At least one thought. It's not that deep, I guess, and I guess we'll watch. I'll take you through what's going on. I'll start with that, actually. So the H3 podcast is a very popular podcast, drama, comedy podcast, I don't know, current events podcast on YouTube. I'm a big fan of it. They recently had a live show at the Greek Theater. And, so they had this live show, 6,000 attendees or something like that. This guy, Brad Taste in Music, which I will pull up his YouTube channel here so you can check him out. Which you should. You should go check him out. Go watch his videos. He makes good content, as far as I'm aware. I haven't watched a lot of it, but he attended this H3 live show. And not only did he attend it, but he went to the VIP, he had VIP access to the after gathering. And he got to schmooze it up with H3, which is Ethan Klein and Hila Klein. The opportunity of a lifetime. An opportunity I personally would do really, really questionable things for. And so he should have just, I'm getting ahead of myself. So he goes to this, right? He takes a picture with him. Turns out that he actually spent a long time chatting it up specifically with Hila Klein. Ela Klein, who is Ethan's wife. And they were talking about their family history, I guess. They both have family in Israel, right next to Gaza, which is crazy just in itself. And so that's like a crazy thing to like have in common. And he like made a real human connection. This is the thing. He made a real human connection with two really great people that have created something really fantastic on this website that he makes a living on. And apparently he's a fan of them. He goes to their live show. He consumes their stuff, and he accepts their gracious offer to come backstage and schmooze it up with them. Right? He should be nothing but grateful. And then somehow he's unaware, which, I mean, I guess I don't blame him too bad for this, but like, for those of you who may be watching that are unaware, there is like a hate complex against Ethan Klein, and a lot of it is tinged with a lot of it's tinged with anti-Semitism. You know, Ethan's made a lot of controversial statements in the past. People are upset at him for his defense of Israel after October 7th, which he never defended Israel's military actions. You know, he simply just thinks that Israel has the right to exist as a Jewish man. You know, and he has family there, and you know, like which is true. Like realistically, like how are you gonna make Israel not exist at this point? You know, they're there and they're not going anywhere. Two-state solution is really the best that anybody can hope for at this point. But so people don't like those opinions, and so people want to cancel Ethan. They are out to get him, and they're out to smear him. And so Brad Taste in Music, our friend here, Brad, he posts a picture with them, and he gets attacked online, and he can't handle that. And what does he do? He folds on his new friends, dude. Like, what? Dude, what kind of, like, mind poison shit is that? You made a real human connection with these people. You met them, and you, like, bonded with them. And apparently Ela spent her the whole time at that little gathering speaking to you. And who cares about what people say online? I mean, and if you do care, you should obviously do more research before just popping off a tweet. Like, it's just crazy. So let's find the tweet that he did. So I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. So Brad posts this picture. This is what we're gonna do. Actually, we're just gonna watch the live stream, H3 live stream, on my show, because that's what we're gonna do. Because why? Because it's my show. So hopefully they got timestamps, dude. Because yesterday, this is, you know, they're talking about this. Yesterday, this is the first time H3 is back since all this goes down. And what this is, I'm about to show you. And so they got him on a call. It's exciting stuff. They got Brad Taste in Music on the phone, live, on air, in the middle of talking about the drama. Which was very exciting. So Ian rescued a kitty. Okay, so here they are talking about Brad Taste in Music. I just want to see the tweets. So he says stuff like this. This will give you an idea. So he posts these pictures, and people start giving him shit. The people that are just like literally just out to get Ethan. Like these are like, they're almost just like, fucking, what do you call it? Like CPU characters. 'Cause that's like, they're just like, I don't know. It feels racist. It really does feel racist. But there are people out there on the internet to demonize Ethan, which fucking sucks, because Ethan can help a lot of people, I think, and they want to poison Ethan's reputation in order to stop his spread of knowledge across the young internet seedlings, people like me, who then sprout into their own being, and they don't want that to happen. And so Brad fell for it. He fell for these like bots, and he goes, "This image made a statement that I did not intend to make, and I'd like to apologize for people who were hurt or upset by this." Now, Brad, I'd like you to explain to me what that statement even is. Maybe you can explain it now, but at the time of typing this out, I would have loved to have stopped you in that moment and been like, "Brad, before you post this, can you please like give me an explanation of what that statement is?" Pretty sure he wouldn't be able to explain it. And that's the core issue that I have with this, dude. Like, if you're ignorant on the issue, like, at least just have your friends back. Like, even, like, it doesn't even matter, It doesn't even matter. You stabbed this dude in the back. You stabbed my boy Ethan in the back, dude. Like, that's just wrong. And and then they bring him on. So this happened, and then they go live yesterday, and they bring him on a call, and he gets a chance to speak his mind, and he is so lost in the sauce, dude. He's so lost in the sauce, and Ethan is just like, by the end of it, Ethan's just like, okay. He's like a little confused by it. He doesn't really know what to say, but Brad came on and apologized. But we're gonna watch this. This is very interesting, I think.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Yeah, all
Alright,
good.
cool. What's up? Hey.
Brad, talk to me.
All right.
Brad,
First
talk
of
to
all,
me
it's good to
too.
talk with you, Ethan. Sorry about everything that's been going on. I am currently on an internet break.
Wait, before we get into this, I do want to show you one other tweet that he had. Oh, they're all the way back here. Oh yeah, this is it. "I'm aware that being around Ethan and Hila at the moment is very questionable." That sentence is questionable. Dude, like, explain to me what's questionable about it. Like, you don't even understand why it is. And that's fair. You admitted in the call that you don't understand. But then if you, like, why even entertain this discourse, dude? Why even entertain it? You don't even know. You're gonna, like, you just need to keep your hands out of it. And people aren't even gonna say shit. Or hopefully you're taking your time to study up on some shit and plant your feet into some, if you want to plant your feet into some like real ideology, or not even ideology, but just like real ideals and values. H3 podcast is a good start. Maybe you should start watching H3 a bunch on this time off from the internet, because after all this, Brad is apparently taking time off on the internet. My suggestion to you, Brad, start watching H3 4 times a week. You should. It'd be good for you, and you'd probably maybe you'd build a spine. I think that's like a good step for you, dude. To start building a spine, just start watching H3. Did you eat your sausage?
Yeah, it gone.
Oh no, June ate her sausage off the plate. No. Do you want another one? Okay. We will resume this when I'm back. We're gonna get into Brad's really kind of like jumbled and a bit confusing apology / explanation / just like confession that he's an idiot. It's very interesting. I'll be right back. You want another sausage? You want another sausage?
It's trash. I hate trash, Daddy.
Huh? All right, let's get into this buffoonery.
Sound all right?
Yeah, all good.
Cool.
Yep.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey.
Hey,
Brad, talk to me.
talk to us.
All right. First of all, it's good to talk with you, Ethan. Sorry about everything that's been going on. I am currently on an internet break. I deleted Twitter off my phone, logged off everything. I've just been, honestly, what ended up happening is I ended up posting that photo, and I was, it kind of taught me a lesson very quickly about.
Ah! Bruh. Hi, baby. Bruh. Okay.
The fact that I don't really have the like you're saying, like I need to work on core values and just like knowing what I believe in. And the problem is like I wasn't doing that shit.
The thing is, dude, you don't care. Like, how, I don't know how old you are, but you clearly don't care about this stuff, like the current events, politics, you know, cancellation. I don't know what it is, but like you don't care enough to. Here, babe. Here. Sorry, my daughter needs me. 1 second, Brad. You're welcome. You clearly don't care. The only reason you care is because other people got mad at you. And that it's like, it's so glaringly obvious that it's just like, I don't know. It's just, it's just silly, dude. You really just, it's a good call to be taking a break from the internet. Maybe just turn the lights on. It's a good call to be taking a break from the internet. And maybe like I don't know how you're going to be in the music space and stay like away from political, you know, subjects and brush people the wrong way. Like, I don't know how, if Ethan is going to get you canceled, like if you, like, bro, I don't know how you're going to traverse this shit, without understanding, like, or at least having like the convictions to like stand your ground, bro. You've been so wishy-washy on this.
And so as soon as this hits and I'm just like, I can ignore everything in the world. It's like, I handle it like an absolute entitled jerk. Yeah. I was not.
I don't know if I'd say entitled jerk. I would say, just like some sort of like cuck to your fans. I don't know exactly how I would word it, but yeah.
Prepared for this, but it also ended up being really good. Like, this is the first time I've like taken a break from the internet. I'm quitting nicotine.
I just can't get over the fact that you met these people, you connected with them in person, in real life, and then because of what people say on the internet, people that don't exist to you, actually made you fold on these people that be like, that's so spineless, dude. And now you're on here like begging for their forgiveness after you did it. Like, you started like begging for their forgiveness immediately. And you're so, like, you're going back and forth. You need to like, and then on top of all of this, I'm pretty sure this thing happened. I think the post is on your, I seen it before they even covered it on H3, which they didn't cover it actually. You made this post 3 days ago. I'm sorry for platforming Rose Mollet. I really wanted to believe this person could change. I saw my own mental disability in this person, but they have said some of the most awful and evil stuff I have ever heard and seen. They probably let's see what they said. And there is no room to be promoting someone like that here. I did not know about the essay stuff. I just assumed it was in the big pile of stuff I ignored about this person the first time I forgave them. Okay, so you forgave them for what? You knew this person was a piece of shit? Like, maybe just like, I think what needs to be happening here is you need to like, just stop before it happens. Like, I guess you need to have the intuition. I'm trying to help you out here, dude. You just need to have the intuition to not get yourself in the situation in the first place. If it's going to be this big of a deal, you know? All right. I don't know who Rose Mollet is. Think of the rapists. Well, horrific tweets coming to light? More horrific Rose Mollet tweets. I do not like this name. I do not know how to pronounce it. Is it Mullet? I'm going to say Mullet. I like Rose Mullet, so we're going to go with that. More horrific Rose Mullet tweets coming to light, most from 23 to 24. Hey, that was like this year. Why can't they be the ones who have to deal with that bullshit instead of us? It's not fair. If it was acceptable to be racist and homophobic, the amount of bigotry would be spread out more and trans people wouldn't get hit so hard. Why can't they be the ones who have to deal with that bullshit instead of us? It's not fair. Okay, so are they trans? I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're experiencing tons of population growth. And there is large area of usable land, but we can't use it because they are Native American reservations. I think they should be able to build houses there. It would surely help the city be affordable again. The fuck? Okay. I'm glad you think that. Today is a big win for rapists. Incorrect. Rapists love abortions because it means they don't have to pay child support. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't want victims to be obliged to carry their abuser's child for 9 months. Rapists love abortions because it means they don't have to pay child support. Surprised the feminists don't realize that abortion allows these men to get away with their actions without any consequence. If you have sex, you have to deal with the consequence. This applies to men equally too because of child support. Maybe that also helps prevent rapes. Yeah, she's got it. She's got it all figured out here. This is courtesy Rose Mullet, people. Rose Mullet fakes attempting to commit. So I don't know this person, but this is why it's the rabbit hole section. Brad had to apologize. So I don't know what he did with Rose Mullet, but apparently she's been a piece of shit, and he's known that. Have said some of the most awful and evil stuff I have ever heard and seen. Please tell me it's not just these tweets. Oh, there's more here. The world has too much transphobia. Increase the bigotry towards other groups and they'll stop coming after us so fucking hard, and it'll make our lives easier and better. Jesus. Yeah, this is pretty extreme. I don't think the solution is to increase bigotry towards other groups. It's not the only solution or the main one. It could help though. Yeah, dude. This person Rose Mullet seems to be going have some be mentally disturbed. Let's just put it like that. Rose, genuinely stop giving bigots exactly what they want. Stop excusing hate because you yourself dislike these groups. Okay, blah, blah, blah. These are crazy. Lesbians are extremely fucking transphobic and we must fight against them. Jesus, dude, that's some reverse that's literally some reverse turf shit. What's reverse turf? Furt? That's some furt shit, bro. She's a furt. I didn't think I could live to see the day. Chinese media is exclusively Chinese people. Indian media is exclusively Indian people. European and American media includes all races. Either we're a superior culture for including other races in our media, or we should be respect our race and prioritize our ethnicity in our media. Just watch Fox News, bitch. Like, what the fuck do you want? Either choice that you make, you're a racist, apparently. Can't state the truth. Which is the truth? You decide. Oh boy, this person is off her rocker. Hot take, but I think the sex offender registry is bad, actually. These people deserve to be able to live normal lives again without stigma, and this prevents full rehabilitation. Right, because we need these people to fully rehabilitate and integrate unrestricted back into our lives, back into society. Jesus, these people aren't able to get jobs, and it's horrifying. Same applies with DUIs and such. Right, because, oh my God, she just equated being a pedophile to getting a DUI. Hey, Viv?
What?
That's pretty loud. So Rose Mullet, people, give it up for Rose Mullet. Let's give it a round of applause. Bigot of the day. Actually, she doesn't even get that award because I feel like this person is just being edgy in a way. I don't know if she actually stands on these beliefs or even has the framework to have like a coherent ideology. You know what I mean? I think she's just being like, she's just doing it for the shock value, it seems, which is pretty deranged. So, let's see. I did not know about the essay stuff. So she's done a whole bunch of shit that I don't even know about. Essay? I just assumed it was in the big pile of stuff I ignored about this person the first time I forgave them. Deep down, I didn't want to believe what I was being told. I thought maybe if promoted something productive they did, they would change. Okay. Just kind of incoherent here. Once I was made aware of everything she has done, I should have immediately taken down the post and made it clear how I feel about her actions. Instead, I attacked the people who were trying to help me and misrepresented my views disastrously. Dude, you just your intuition must just be like really fucking poor. I don't know what to tell you. Like you seem to be with your audience when it's not a good idea and against your audience when it is a good idea. Sorry to my community for being grossly negligent and self-destructive. Sorry to my audience who got dragged into this. I know this has reflected poorly on me and the people around me. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So let's get back into this. So that all happened before this interview, but after his stabbing Ethan in the back here.
As well, just sort of taking care of myself and also learning about shit around the world. I've been enjoying the podcast. I've been enjoying the stories and whatnot. Am I just talking?
I'm listening.
Okay, cool, sweet. Yeah.
You are talking.
But no, we connected really well, like at the meetup. And again, I think Hila made me almost cry, but I was scared. I behaved out of being scared that I didn't know what I was doing. And yes, you're right. I didn't know what I was doing. I listened to my audience because I didn't really even know what I believed in. So I just did whatever.
I really hope you take like a good, because I like your content, dude. I do like your content. I just kind of got into it because like I was aware of you kind of. But after this whole incident, I went and started watching your content, and I'm like, oh shit, this he's a cool guy. You know, I would watch this. It's just a shame that you keep like stumbling over your own feet. It's wild to watch, dude, in like real time.
And tried to do whatever to just make it so I didn't have to feel the pain of the situation of maybe I did something wrong, you know? And it's just been like trying to extinguish.
What you did wrong was just like betray a friend that you had just made like 24 hours earlier. Like at least give it some time, bro. You just popped off so quick. You probably gave the poor man whiplash, dog.
Wish that.
Mr. Brad,
And
Mr. Bradley.
like if anyone should know it, when you start fighting things like these, they kill you. They take away who you are, and it's terrible. So, again, I'm sorry that I betrayed the family, as I'll say,
See,
by not.
Are you family, dude? Are you family? Because I feel like family would never make that mistake. I feel like family would never make that mistake, dog. Let me see your family card, dude. Let me see your foot soldier card, dog.
Standing up for what I actually believe, and for honestly, like everyone's saying, being very cowardice. So,
Which
that's
is
it.
what? What is it that you do believe?
Well, that's the thing, is I don't want to just make some big statement right now. I want to actually learn. Like it's,
So when he said this, I just imagined him like furiously like going to like just watching like history YouTube videos, like just like trying to learn. Like I just feel like this guy doesn't know how to learn. That's the problem. Like, what do you mean you're gonna take a break from the internet to learn everything? Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? Like I feel like a genuine, like, I want to help you. I want to help. I want to help you in the situation that you're in. I feel like if you watch H3 during this break, and like it'll give you just become a true H3 head, and that'll set you straight, I think, and that'll get you on the right course, and then you'll be able to come back to YouTube and be a friend to the H3 universe, and maybe you'll come on maybe you'll go on the show one day. And I would love to see you on the show one day. But that's not going to happen if you keep stumbling over your feet like this, bro.
it's no longer.
So, I guess that's kind of all I needed to say about that. And we can get back onto some more on topic things, on topic stories here. Let's see. Yeah, that Rose Mullet tweets were pretty crazy. Vivian plays the guitar. So we got The Shady Business of Fake Music Streams, video by 1111. Oh, Jesus, my elbow. You know what? Actually thinking here, I should probably cover the thumbnail story, the title story. Missy Elliott. Who doesn't love Missy Elliott? Literally, who doesn't? I don't think I've met a single person who says, "Nah, I don't fuck with Missy Elliott." Like, literally never met that person. Move my little PNP here. So Missy Elliott famously broke new ground in her pioneering career, and she has now written herself further into the history books by having the first rap song to ever be beamed into space. Let's give it up for rap and space. Give it up for rap and space. Woo! Rap and space. Rap in space. Missy Elliott. Woo! That's so cool, dude. The Virginia native teamed up with NASA on July 12th to transmit lyrics from her classic track The Rain, Super Duper Fly, from the agency's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California to Venus. Wait, what? Vivi? What are you doing? Put him down. This child, I swear. So, what did they do? They transmitted lyrics from the rain from the agency's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California to Venus, Missy's favorite planet, roughly 158 million miles away. So hold on. Let's look. The agency. So Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California. I gotta do this. Let's see here. A NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California. Jet Propulsion Laboratory. We're on to something, people. We're on to something here. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, is a division of the California Institute of Technology, Caltech, and a federally funded research and development center. So they're responsible for robotic exploration of the solar system. Laboratory occupies 77. Okay, but what about their is this their home? This is the. I want to see. Okay, anyways, I'll just keep reading. Brittany Brown, a director at NASA who came up with the idea, said in a statement, both space exploration and Missy Elliott's art have been about pushing boundaries. I love this connection with Missy Elliott and space and pushing boundaries because she does that, dude. She does that. She's always done that for hip hop, and now she's going to do it for America. For Earth! Missy has a track record of infusing space-centric storytelling and futuristic visuals in her music. Baby, you gotta stop. It doesn't go in there. Missy has a track record of infusing space-centric storytelling and futuristic visuals in her music videos, so the opportunity to collaborate on something out of this world is truly fitting. Does she have a promo for it? Is that what this is? Okay. Oh, is this... Yo, this is crazy. We just went out of this world with NASA and sent the first hip-hop song into space through the Deep Space Network. So this is what I want to... I'm curious about, what are they... The Deep Space Network? What is Deep Space Network? It's a powerful system for commanding... Wait, what? What was I reading? It's a powerful system for commanding, tracking, and monitoring the health and safety of spacecraft at many distant planetary locales. Whoa, look at this thing. That's beautiful, dude. Whoa. Whoa. When it comes to making a long-distance call, it's hard to top NASA's Deep Space Network. It's the largest and most sensitive scientific telecommunications system in the world. So they just blasted this signal out to Venus. Okay. The Deep Space Network, or DSN, is NASA's international array of giant radio antennas that supports interplanetary spacecraft missions, plus a few that orbit Earth. The DSN also provides radar and radio astronomy observations that improve our understanding of the solar system and the large universe. The DSN is operated by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, which also operates many of the agency's interplanetary robotic space missions. Damn, Missy Elliott's out here working with interplanetary robotic space mission people, dude. That's so badass. The DSN consists of 3 facilities. Okay, let's watch a little thingy thing. Let's watch a little thingy.
NASA has robotic explorers over our solar system and beyond.
No.
But how do we communicate with these faraway spacecraft? We communicate with them by using the big antennas of the Deep Space Network.
All right, we're taking a break. Before we get into this, we're taking a break. I'll be right back, people. I'll be right back. All right, back like we never left, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Woo! All right. So this is what they use to
United
to
States,
beam Missy
Spain,
Elliott's
and
song.
Australia. You see the Goldstone Deep Space Communicator.
The large amount of surface area helps collect and concentrate power when receiving data and sending commands. Cool.
This antenna was constructed in 1965, and along with the DSN
Missions use the DSN to track, send commands to, and receive data from spacecraft.
antennas, the Deep
Okay.
Space Network provides the crucial
Okay.
connection for command.
My song The Rain has officially been transmitted all the way to Venus, the planet that symbolizes strength, beauty, and empowerment. The sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. So if this isn't inspiring, I don't know what else is, dude. I mean, the first rap song transmitted into space to freaking Venus specifically. So cool, bro. And for that, because of that, we give Missy Elliott a round of applause. A round of applause, people. Congratulations, Missy Elliott. I love the rain. Great song, too, by the way. So, this is what we just read. Oh, wait. Yeah. She later added on Instagram, yo, this is crazy. We just went out of this world with NASA and sent the first hip-hop song into space through the Deep Space Network. Okay, yeah. The only other song to have beamed into space is Across the Universe by the Beatles. Wow. So not only is that first hip-hop song, but the second song ever. Missy Elliott recently kickstarted her Out of This World tour with Busta Rhymes, Timbaland, and Sierra. Quite the lineup. That would be fun to go to. Despite her legendary career, it's the rapper's first ever headlining tour. Will make the quartet across North America until late August. Oh, and will take the quartet across America. This is an incredible time of my life as I am experiencing so many milestones. First, album? Maybe it's album time? Being the first female hip-hop artist to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and now going out on my first headline tour. That is crazy. She's never headlined a tour. How's that even true? I guess she didn't have much of a... She didn't stick around long for her initial bout of fame, right? Like, she kind of disappeared, if I'm not mistaken, after like 2005, right? But still, like, no, what's up with that? Fans have been asking for me to tour forever, but I wanted to wait until I felt the time was right. So she just doesn't do shit. No album in forever, no tour ever. Because I knew if I was ever gonna do it, I had to do it big, and I had to do it with my family. Hell yeah, bro. So this here actually was. Now that that's over, that was a good story, dude. Really feel good. Real feel good. Love that. But this popped up. Actually, two. This is two of our stories. Two of the stories I have written down at the bottom of this article here. So we've got Irv Gotti sued in Miami court for alleged sexual assault and rape, which is pretty grim, dark. And then this one, Plies clowns Trump for falling asleep at RNC despite Kodak Black warning. Kodak Black is out here. He's got Trump's back, bro. So let's check out this. This one's pretty funny, dude. Plies clowns Trump for falling asleep at RNC despite Kodak Black warning. Plies has continued to take aim at Trump despite Kodak Black. So first off, I had no idea Plies was based like this, dude. Had no clue Plies was based like that. Despite Kodak Black recently warning him about slandering the former president. The Florida rapper took to X on Monday to poke fun at Trump for appearing to fall asleep at Republican National Convention. Plies shared a video of the controversial presidential candidate closing his eyes for several moments and seemingly struggling to keep them open at the political event in Milwaukee. Adding his typically colorful commentary to the clip, Plies said, "He can't stay awake. That boy cannot stay awake. He sleep. They talking, he sleep." He added in his caption, crying face emojis. "He can't stay awake at the RNC. His sleep. Crying face emojis. The media give dude all the passes. He can't stay awake at the RNC. He is really just taking a quick nap right there. He's taking a nap. Bro, he's got the neck gussy right going on there, dude. The serious neck gussy going on. Just the big flappers, dude. Holy shnikes. Just a vile, disgusting human. It was just earlier this week that Plies was called out by Kodak for criticizing Donald Trump. See, I missed this. Didn't know about this. Kodak Black calls out Plies over Trump's slander following assassination attempt. Kodak Black has called out Plies for his criticism of DT after the former president survived an assassination attempt. Kodak Black, who is a longstanding supporter of Trump's, took aim at his real hit collaborator for being unsympathetic after the Republican was nearly killed. After the incident, Plies launched into a tirade on X, in which he suggested that the shooting was staged and slammed Trump for playing the victim after pushing hate for the last 8 years. This part I very much agree with. The whole like the left rhetoric is so mean that it caused this. First off, no, dude. Second off, have you heard Trump speak for the last 8 years, dude? The dude has made a brand for the last 20 years being a bully. So what the fuck are you guys talking about? But yeah, dude, the saying the shooting was staged is it wasn't staged, bro. There's no way that shit was staged. And you know what's even more crazy? He was in the middle telling a lie right when this happened. Pretty sure that's there's a strong statistically significant chance that this is true, just based on how much Trump lies. You don't even need to know the specifics of where he was at. I think just like in general, I think it's like pretty much if you were to bet on if he's lying or not, you have a better chance on betting that he is lying, right? Man, got tired of your shit, bro. Remember he was making fun of Nancy Pelosi's husband getting hit in the head with a hammer? God don't like ugly, bro. I mean, this is a good point, dude. Like, Trump is a nasty, cruel man who never holds back shots and will never be, as long as the Democrats, as hard as the Democrats try, they will never be as rude, crass, cruel, mean, and as much of a bully as Trump is. And it's not even that big of a deal. It's kind of funny at this point, Trump's Trumpisms, but I don't know. The Busted Baby hitmaker also doubled down on his support for current so this is a side note. Chaos for a steady hand. Can't run on hate and act surprised when it happens. To unify the country and show what leadership looks like. Okay, so the Busted Baby hitmaker also doubled down on support for current president and Trump. Dear Biden, you'd be damn fool to slow down your campaign. Use this moment to push the agenda you've been pushing, banning assault rifles and gun violence, etc. See, Plies is on the right side of history here, dude. Yes, dude. Yes. See, Plies has the right idea. Ban assault rifles. Do something about gun violence. You think Trump's gonna do that shit? Fuck no, dude. Maybe he'll change his tune after this incident, but I highly doubt it. Chaos versus steady hand. Can't run on hate and act surprised when it happens. Unify. Can't run on hate and act surprised when it happens. So I'm not all for the whole like fuck around and find out attitude I'm not really down with that attitude. But I am down for gun control and for electing a competent president who has a progressive administration. Kodak Black, who was pardoned by Trump in 2021, took issue with Ply's comments, saying on Instagram Live, "We ain't going for no Trump slander, bruh. You gotta get off that shit, Plies." Jesus, dude. Like, we have every right to slander Trump. You gotta be shitting me, dude. Just because he pardoned you doesn't mean he pardoned everybody else. Trump ain't did nothing to you. You feel me? Trump didn't do anything to you, bro. Why are you going after Trump, dude? He didn't do anything to you. Bro, he was the president. He did something to everybody. You rich, bro. We rich. Fall back. Love. Cause shit can get mafioso, boy. Jesus. Plies, despite evidently being active on social media, has yet to respond to Kodak. Shout out Plies. Kodak Black is a goofy goober, and he doesn't need to be taken seriously, in my opinion. He is a goofy goober, and the only reason he supports Trump, he blindly supports Trump based on one fact, that Trump pardoned him. Literally based on nothing else. Kodak Black supports Trump. Probably like something to do with like stimulus checks, right? That seems to be the go-to, right? We're having fun here, people, right? 240. We're going to keep going, you know? We're going to keep going. I got more things to get to. We got the 11/11 video. We could a little crack into that. Maybe that'll be the last thing I do here. I think that's like the last interesting thing I got. And it is interesting. So shout out my
Searching for music for your next
shout out my boy 11/11. I'll link in the description this video. He posted it 5 days ago. The shady business of fake music streams. So I think I'm gonna, I'll give his setup, and then I'm gonna fast forward through to the Kendrick Lamar part because I found it very interesting, and it adds another layer of what Kendrick did exactly to Drake this year with this beef. Kendrick went no holds barred, if that's the correct saying, on Drake at every level, played Drake at his own game, and really just crushed him. And Kendrick just was on a bulldozing path and didn't even care about flack like what 11/11 is going to bring up here. Kendrick didn't even give a shit. Just wanted to beat Drake. All right, so 11/11. Take it away.
Streams get in they plays from machines. These J. Cole lyrics from 2018 couldn't be any more true today. As streaming continues to dominate the music industry, it is easier than ever for artists and their labels to get away with manipulating fake streams, using computerized bots to boost views and engagement right in front of our eyes.
We basically, crack the code and understand how to manipulate the system and hit astronomical numbers.
Travis, what we did was fake his popularity.
Now this guy, I swear to God, I remember seeing this video. I don't know when this came out. And maybe I guess it's my job here to do this research, because this is a research stream, right? This is a hip-hop current events research stream. And so I remember this Shane Morris, Travis Scott ex-manager. Yeah, 2 years ago. Travis Scott former manager Shane Morris speaks out. So let's watch this full video. This is the quick one.
Manipulate the system and hit astronomical numbers.
Travis, what we did was fake his popularity. I programmed a fleet of SoundCloud bots to artificially inflate his play counts on SoundCloud.
From many of the biggest
and from there, labels get interested when they see those big numbers, and then they got Travis, it just kind of snowballs from there. But you know, the artist obviously has to have a good product for the snowball to happen. You can't just do this to any artist off the street. But it is kind of telling when, you know, you're going through it. It feels organic, especially with Travis Scott's case. It kind of, you know, he just started popping up on your favorite albums, so you're like, oh, it feels organic. But was I the biggest Travis Scott fan? No. Did I know many Travis Scott fans while I was in high school? No. And then by the time 2015 rolls around, he's like the most important hip hop artist out. Like 2016 happens, and like he had like the biggest debut with no like actual bubbling, really. I don't know. It does make sense that he had inflated numbers. Let's see. Where's my sound here? So this is the full vid.
Travis Scott is the worst person I worked with in my entire career in music.
Oh, well, that's a telling first. So he's out here to really expose Travis Scott here.
Travis Scott is the worst person I worked with in my entire career in music. 8 people are dead and hundreds more injured after Travis Scott's callous, reckless behavior at Astroworld. And I hate to be the one
that did
saying
happen.
This, but I saw this coming and I tried to tell everyone.
That was bad.
The story that D-Dot is telling is true. I'm Travis Scott's former manager. I'm the one who had a seizure, and I'm the one that he left for dead in a basement in Los Angeles. I originally told my account in 2013, and then it recirculated on Reddit.
6 years ago, if this is true, Travis Scott is an asshole. Disclaimer, I don't know whether this is true. This is a Tumblr post from Shane Morris, who claims he discovered Travis Scott and helped him get to where he is now. Travis apparently fucked him over later and tried to sue him. You know what's really fucked up about the whole Travis Scott situation? I think I'm finally ready to speak on this guy. I fucking found Travis Scott. He won't tell anyone that, but I was the guy who said... See, first off, you never want to be the guy, especially when you're a white guy, to a black artist. You never want to be the guy saying, I found him, bro. Because, dude, like, you didn't create that black artist, man. You know what I mean? There was a lot of probably trauma packed into... what that black artist creates, a lot of life events. Who knows? I don't know. But you did not make this person. You did not. Maybe you were one of the first people that he worked with professionally in a managerial role. But you did not find Trevor. You did not. You know, I don't know. Maybe you probably helped build his career, obviously. But let's see. He won't tell anyone that, but I was the guy who set him up with every single media outlet, everyone in hip hop, everyone in magazine land, free studio time, everything. So yeah, you definitely helped him in his career. I first started talking to Travis Scott after he sent me some music in early January 2010. He sent me some pre-mixed stuff from before his album Cruisin' with Travis Jason, a substandard Houston hip-hop duo taking samples from Crystal Castles. I told him exactly what it was, really bad, uncompressed, lacking in engineering, but really damn close to being special.
About 6 years ago. The stories coming out of Astroworld and all the videos documenting the evidence are quite clear, and they align with what I know about Travis Scott. When he sees people in harm or danger, he tends to only continue thinking about himself. And to make it worse, he's been doing this for years at other concerts. T is the kids on the internet say, and I don't mind doing this because Travis Scott is genuinely a horrible person.
I saw your previous video about being a software designer. How did you do that and manage a major artist at the same time?
So in 2009, when I met Travis Scott, I was running a site called earmilk.com with my friends Trey and Blake. And I was a junior level software engineer, and I just finished working for MySpace Music. So I worked in the technology side of music. For Travis, what we did...
You gotta chill with the grills, bro. I don't know if the grills are working. The the Nike Jordan hoodie with the fucking beanie and the grills all together. I don't know if this is all working. I would start with taking the grills out, though.
was fake his popularity. I programmed a fleet of SoundCloud bots to artificially inflate his play counts on SoundCloud. This told record label executives that he was much more popular than he actually was. We also did the same thing early on with Twitter. You may have noticed, and somebody made a joke about it, that his early followers could make an omelet because they were all eggs. We used salt.
Get it? Because the the default profile picture is an egg. Silly stuff. Okay, anyways, back to this.
Rappers on the planet getting called out for tampering with their streaming stats, including most recently Kendrick Lamar, whose manager allegedly paid this random guy on the internet to boost Not Like Us for a rumored extra 30 million Spotify streams.
Most recent song, I did do all the bots.
So at first I heard this, because I watched this earlier. First I'm like, that's kind of a stretch. Like, we'll listen to this guy. Because this guy, I'm like, how credible is this guy? And we're going to kind of look into it.
Most of it was Not Like Us.
However, in a time where it's hard to even tell what is real anymore, how can you know if a rapper is botting their streams? Well, in this video, we'll not only learn how these view bots work and how to detect them for yourself, but then also see exactly which art.
So they go into like G-Eazy's team, and then there's this interview with Russ, basically describing the same exact thing that that this guy here is talking about. So he's got this guy on the phone, or there's like here.
It still reveals the truly shady business that goes down behind them.
So first off, there's these leaked calls between some high-level execs talking about botting G-Eazy's newest album.
One, we're saving the album and running the numbers up. That's the first thing. Across multiple devices, all premium.
Jesus Christ. But I'm going to fast forward.
This recorded phone call featuring two of Blueprint's
We'll watch
CEOs,
this first.
as well as their head of digital strategy and chief marketing officer. The four of them discuss options with Joshua to boost an upcoming album from one of the artists they manage, G-Eazy, who currently sits at a supposed 23 million monthly listeners.
So this Joshua guy is the botter, and he got phone call audio of these label execs asking him to bot plays on Spotify and YouTube for G-Eazy.
I want this to
I'm pretty sure I have that correct.
be big, recalls one member of G-Eazy's team on the call, after predicting that G-Eazy's project in discussion would sell around 20,000
Because we all know G-Eazy, he needs the fucking help.
first week units organically.
That music ain't selling
Joshua
organically,
says
bro.
He will do at least
Not based off the quality.
the Blueprint Group that he's allegedly
You know what I
worked with
mean?
a variety of major music stars and prominent record labels. Joshua also provides them a price for his services, ranging between $30,000 and $50,000. Meanwhile, a sales deck from 3BND, also obtained by Rolling Stone, shows that Joshua's company offers 1 million YouTube views for $12,000, as well as comparable rates for Spotify.
Is that fair? That's probably fair, right?
And according to him, at least, there's no shortage of business.
We don't even work independent artists anymore. We don't have time unless they're signed to us. It just doesn't make sense.
The reality is these smaller and independent record labels are especially concerned about this cheating, mainly for two reasons. First of all, because streaming services such as Spotify pay all their artists out of a total pot of revenue rather than per individual stream. Artificially boosting numbers provides bigger payouts for artists involved with.
It's a racket, you guys. The music industry is a fucking racket. It really is. It really is, especially, nowadays with the streaming. And, it's pretty depressing when you look at it. But there is always the hope, the chance of organically going viral. And, so the solution, what's the solution? If you never get picked up, or if you never get plugged into the whole, if you're an artist and if you want to make a living off being an artist, and you want to get noticed, and you want to build a career off this, but you're not plugged into the industry, and you're not sure if a record label is gonna come in out of the woodworks and want to sign you, but you could always go viral. So never stop creating content and putting it out there and improving your content. Because you never know. You know what I mean?
with the fraud, while also taking away money from those who aren't. The artists who are actually grinding the organic way from the ground up.
You're gonna spend real money to get fake streams that equate to real money. So that's why they think it makes sense.
It's a racket!
Because it's like, okay, the streams are fake, but the money's real.
However, the second reason that you rarely see smaller artists boost their numbers is simply because it would be too obvious to fans. For example, back in 2021, after Money Man's new single, LLC, racked up an incredible 8 million views in just one day, on a song I don't think any of us have ever heard before, the internet instantly knew that Money Man and his team were buying fake streams. In addition to the video's only 1,000 comments and 100,000 likes, again,
People get called out hard for this shit.
This inconsistency here of view.
But, I'm going to skip forward more towards the Kendrick stuff. But, you know, all the artists are doing it. And it's pretty funny when, you know, because the bigger artists, it's harder to tell, and they'll get into this a bit. But it's pretty funny when a label thinks that an artist is big enough to do this too, and it turns out that they're not, and people notice.
Baby, go keep buying my streams.
Meanwhile, for Spotify, despite claiming that promises streams,
so it's worse on Spotify. Apple Music is locked up. It's really hard to bot on Apple Music. It's hard to get past their security. So it's mostly done on Spotify and YouTube.
In exchange for money,
That's what they're talking about here.
Spotify is well aware that this is going on and usually just lets it slip.
They're actually involved. That's the craziest part about it. Spotify is in on it, and people know this, and it's been going on for a while. So what they do is they have it so...
Spotify is such a shady company. They do everything in their power to fuck artists and to, like, line their pockets into, you know. So I have no trouble believing that they would be, you know, I mean, they're just a corporation, and this isn't illegal technically. So it's just like a way for them to make money. It's just a revenue stream. They're gonna maximize their profits. So of course they're gonna like bot the. I mean, is it illegal? I don't know if it is. I don't think it's illegal to bot streams. You know what I mean? I guess it is if there's money involved. Maybe they could get
only updates every Sunday.
Some sort of like racketeering. I don't know how it works. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is this is fucked up. I guess if they're just if the labels are just lining their pockets. But it also is kind of just like arbitrary. Like, who cares about streaming numbers? You know, we know who the most popular artists are just by popularity, just by word of mouth. You know, we don't even need the internet really to know who the most popular people are. So those are the ones that are getting, as they'll explain, those are the ones that are getting botted the most, because when you're that popular, it's not going to be as noticeable. So you might as well maximize. Again, I use that word.
Days. Dude, they know what they're doing. It's kind of crazy.
According to this guy known as Epic, who came on Academic Stream claiming that he helped bot one of the biggest songs of the year, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, which we'll get into more in a second, he makes a good point that by allowing these fake streams to continue, it's benefiting Spotify as well.
That was Spotify's way of saying, we know what's going on. We're okay with it. We're profiting off it. It just can't, of course, somebody doing 1 billion streams on your platform is a good look for your platform. Yes.
Russ agrees that it's a win-win scenario for everybody involved. Well, besides us consumers who are being lied to. There are literally 0 songs with over 1 billion streams on Apple Music as of this video. And while Spotify does have more users, for comparison, there are currently 650 songs that allegedly have...
That's pretty telling. And this is part of the reason why I use Apple Music, besides it just being so streamlined with all my devices. But, I mean, like, it's just more secure. It just feels more solid. And Spotify is the Samsung of streaming services. Apple Music is obviously Apple. So y'all be listening to those green ass songs over there. Have fun with those green ass songs. I'm gonna listen to my blue songs, bro. My shit's blue, and I can like interact with my blue songs and like pop cool emojis on them and shit.
Have over 1 billion plays. In the rare case, though, that Spotify does catch someone for faking streams, it's not long before they pop back up under a different account and username.
what has happened is a lot of these DSPs.
So then they go in to explain how it works a bit.
And their playlist.
Oh, why are they texting
And they're
me
gonna
back?
make me
They
watch
mad at me
another
today?
ad because they suck. Okay, here we go.
Bots, and despite you raking in thousands of streams in a few days like promised, very few of them are from actual humans. Instead, these fake streams are coming from computerized bots, which are simply software programs created to perform different.
Alright, I thought the Kendrick thing is really interesting, and what this guy tells academic. Oh, here it is. Not like us.
But whether or not you actually believe that this guy's telling the truth about botting Not Like Us, while Drake of course believes it's true commenting on a live stream, can you backdoor Eddie, the co-founder of
On a live stream, Drake. Hey, Pragmatic, can we take it back to 2022? Can you backdoor Eddie like Spotify backdoor the streams for that one song from that one guy? Drake, let's not act like your shit gets backdoored. Like your shit doesn't get backdoored, bro. We know it does. It's got to.
Kick, like Spotify, backdoored the streams for that one song from that one guy. Again, there's no way that Kendrick himself knew about any ideas to fake his streams, if this did really happen.
These are heavy allegations. I realize the platform, and again, I know people might think that, oh, no, I'm just trying to make Kendrick and his team look whatever. This most likely isn't Kendrick Lamar himself saying, hey, fake my streams, but through the process of what the music business is, he has a team. That team works with people. They work with digital marketers.
See this? I feel like Kendrick did in this instance. I feel like Kendrick was back there saying, "Hey guys, we're botting this shit because we have to beat Drake on the board if we want to put the nail in the fucking coffin." And so they did it. And so like, and they had, it was like the move. Of course they did that. And of course Kendrick would be a part of that decision because he wanted to annihilate Drake, dude. And he did. And he knew he had to do the Billboard thing. He had to do the numbers to really drill it in. And honestly, like that made a big difference. And to me, and I already, was Kendrick all the way. I was freaking out over all the Kendrick songs. But that's when it, Drake's response was one nail, and then the final nail was Kendrick beating him numbers wise, and like just breaking all these records. But it seems, I honestly think after watching this, they definitely like botted that shit. They definitely fucking pushed the button on it, to make that happen. Kendrick and his team.
Place. And some of those people might be like, hey, listen, we need to make this shit really go viral.
As a full-time third-party digital marketer under the age of 18, this kid known online as Epic claims to have already made over $1 million through his techniques working with major labels.
A label or an...
Let's look this kid up. This is interesting, but I was watching this earlier and I was like, 18 years old, not even 18 years old, and labels are hitting him up for his work, bro, and like he's making $1 million. Like, do I believe that, dude? Like, what the fuck is this, Spy Kids?
An artist hits me up. They say, hey, we're doing a release this day. We want this many plays, and we want it to happen this fast. And then I'd go into my software, and then I'd put in, like, it depends on how they want it, or if they want it to look a certain way, if they want it to be from a different country.
Throughout their stream, Epic also reveals to DJ Academics that the only reason he is speaking out about it now is because he has allegedly not been paid the full amount of money he was promised. In addition to claiming that he is responsible for 30 million Spotify streams on Not Like Us, which, by the way, has smashed all kinds of streaming records and just became the fastest rap song in Spotify history to surpass 400 million streams, dethroning God's plan, Epic would also spill the beans on the one who supposedly paid him for his service.
Bro, it's Anthony Soleil. I'm crashing out.
All right, so I don't know who that is. We're gonna Anthony Soleil. Okay. Whoa, that looks like a fucking swastika. What the hell? What is this? Where is this? Why is he standing behind a swastika? All right. Who is Anthony Soleil? This is April 25th, 2024. The music manager connected to Kendrick Lamar, Nas, and Future. Anthony Soleil has become the subject of a great deal of public interest now that he has been implicated in the Kendrick and Drake beef. Last week, Drake posted several images of a music industry executive and business investor named Anthony Soleil as a means to troll Kendrick. After Drake dissed Kendrick with tracks such as Push Ups and Taylor Made. Dude, this is when Drake was still feeling hot. Back in April, dude. This was a lifetime ago for Drake. So much has changed. After Drake dissed Kendrick with tracks such as Push Ups and Taylor Made Freestyle. Dude, just the act of dissing Kendrick is just so corny. Reading the sentence after Drake dissed Kendrick, like, oh, bro, if I was reading this like a couple of years ago or like, I don't know, sometime before everything went down, it just gives me cringe chills, dude. Oh, Drake dissed Kendrick? Oh, bro, you gotta be shitting me. The 37-year-old Canadian artist shared images of Soleil with captions like, "Is today the day?" and "Are we getting in our bag or not?" Reports quickly clarified that Anthony Soleil is Kendrick Lamar's manager, as initially revealed by Hits Daily Double in 21, proving that Drake was attempting to use these images to hurry a response from people in Kendrick's social and artistic circle. See, the thing with Kendrick is, he is in no hurry, dude. He's in no hurry. He's cool, calm, and collected, dog, and he's in control. Drake. But what do we know about Anthony Soleil? Despite his connections to several high-profile clients in the rap world, the industry insider actively maintains a low-key presence on social media platforms and rarely appears in public. He has locked down his X account, meaning only a select few can access Soleil's social media. In a way, it seems like Soleil is the perfect match for Kendrick, as Kendrick has a known aversion to sharing private details of his life with the public, outside of music, of course. So let's take a look at Anthony Soleil's business track record and see what we can find out. He is the CEO of a management firm. I think this is him on the left here. Kendrick Lamar isn't the only big name in rap connected to Anthony Soleil. According to a write-up in Complex, Soleil is the CEO of Omogen Entertainment Group, which reps such notable acts as Nas, Alina Baraz, Coltrane, and DeVault. Soleil previously worked with Future and assisted him in the release of his back-to-back #1 records, Future and Hendrix. Oh, that's cool. Given that Kendrick Lamar's verse on Future and Metro Boom is like that from We Don't Trust You kicked off the ongoing rap civil war, it seems clear that Drake is well aware of Anthony Soleil's ties to Future. All the infighting. Wow. So Anthony Soleil apparently is the guy who paid for Kendrick to get botted streams. I want to look up Epic. The guy who bought streams. Does Epic use bots? How come streamers Epic? Dude, this is gonna, no wonder he uses the name Epic, dude. It's gonna be impossible to find him. How do I find out about this guy? As streaming continues to dominate the music industry, okay. Fame runners. Okay. Everything online is fake. 5 days ago. Jeezy used to out like crazy. I just want to know more about Epic. Like, is this guy telling the truth, bro? Like, this Epic kid could be like totally just making this shit up. Plus he's talking to academics, who's like the ultimate Drake dick rider, and they want anything. I don't know. I could see myself believing it. I can totally believe it. And then I could also totally see academics bringing on some kid, and that kid is just like totally lying, blowing smoke up academics' ass, and academics is just like eating it up because he is desperate to defend Drake and to make Kendrick look bad. So I don't know what's going on here. And maybe 1111 can help me with this, with some answers, but I want to do some research Well, I'm gonna let this play and while I do some research.
Because like this is for my safety, this is how I feel. That's who paid me. Not saying I was in direct contact with him. That's just the name that was on the account that I got paid by. And that's how I feel, and I'm scared.
Epic claims that
He's
Kendrick's
scared.
manager,
He
Anthony
sounds
Soler,
scared.
who Drake posted numerous times on his story throughout
Scared
their
of
beef,
Kendrick?
is the person who sent him the first down payment. As we can see here, he even sent academics a screenshot showing alleged proof of this
I
transaction.
mean, you
with
could.
a
This
Zelle
means
payment.
nothing to me, dude. You could. I mean, this dude is botting streams. You expect me to believe this screenshot is like real? And what am I even looking at? Anthony Soler, okay. He gave you $2,500. Wasn't he supposed to give you like oh yeah, I guess he said you said he hasn't paid you. Okay. Anyways, I need to rewind and
By
find
the
this
way,
guy's
has
name.
smashed all kinds of streaming records and just became the fastest rap song in Spotify history to surpass 400 million streams, dethroning God's plan. Epic would also spill the beans on the one who supposedly numerous times on his story throughout their beef is the person who sent him the first down payment. As we can see here, he even sent academics a screenshot showing alleged proof of this transaction, with a Zelle payment from Anthony Soler LLC for
Oh, here we go.
$2,500.
Stream bot named Epic.
Again,
Who's
this was
Anthony
said to be
Soler,
only the
Kendrick
first
Lamar's
part of the
manager?
payment he claims they agreed on.
I found stuff. How to use and get. Oh, we got Sportskeeda again. So they picked up the story June 18th. They probably picked this up just from Academics stream. Oops. Shit. There it is. Oh. That's like 2 streams in a row I've been brought to this fucking Sportskeeda website that I've never heard of until now. Until now 2 times in a row. On June 17th, an underage botter who goes by the nickname Epic alleged that Kendrick Lamar's manager Anthony Slay paid him to boost the rapper's streaming numbers and sales. The claim was made on DJ Academic's show. Yeah, I knew it. The guest told the internet personality that Slay asked him to inflate the streams for K-Dot's #1 latest single, Not Like Us, and reportedly showed DJ Academics how he did it. I'm crashing out. This is for my safety. This is how I feel. Slay is the one who paid me. We had just heard all that bullshit. He further continued by saying how he has payment proof and would DM Academics as long as he did not expose it online. Which I just saw it, so it was exposed, right? The young butter also mentioned that Kendrick Lamar's manager asked him to do 30 million streams early. This is Academics saying, this stream is crazy. Go watch. Underage botter sends proof to act that Anthony Slay, aka Ant, made payment through Zelle to bot Not Like Us. Dude, I'm not believing a fucking screenshot from some rando kid on the Academics Rumble stream. I'm sorry, dude. The credibility is just not there. It's just not there. Epic also claimed that he did not receive full payment, and when he threatened to expose them, he was reportedly threatened back by the rapper's team. The underage botter alleged during Academic stream that he also boosted streams for other artists, namely the Twitch influencer Aiden Ross. Kendrick Lamar's manager has also worked with Nas and Future. So that's where we're at. No clue who Epic actually is. No clue if the kid is lying or not. 1111. I'm curious if you have any extra information on that.
Not Like Us is the biggest song of the year, and Kendrick Lamar does not need help from fake streams, then you'd absolutely be correct. However, as we learned earlier though, these massive hit songs are often the ones that get botted the most. Since it's so popular, no one would really notice.
Look, the reality is this: you do have to have a real fan base to a certain extent, and your song has to actually be moving around organically. Once it's that, then they'll push the button on it.
They were competing with an artist who's big. Obviously, Drake is a huge artist, and they just needed to win. And it wasn't for like a crazy amount of streams either. That's what I'm saying. It was just for an initial push.
But whether or not you believe that Not Like Us was indeed botted, or
Yep.
you just chalk this one up as academics trying to cope with Drake's defeat.
So and then he goes on to say the bots are everywhere. He gives an example of Don Toliver, who is a domestic abuser, a piece of shit. I found that out last week. So yeah, he's out here making a fool of himself. Title
This AI tool
made a
will
fool of
take
himself in
your idea
2016. That's old news though. So yeah, shout out to 1111 for this cool video. You guys should go check it out. Watch the whole thing. And I thought it was interesting that the Kendrick Lamar, a little extra piece of an extra layer, extra wrinkle to the Drake and Kendrick beef. So comment below. What do you think? Did Kendrick fucking bot Not Like Us streams on Spotify? Did he add that extra 30 mil streams? You tell me. What do you think? And I think that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I've been streaming for a while. Jesus. How long has it been? I don't know. It's been over 3 hours. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think this is my longest stream yet. I think I'm gonna try and do it on Tuesdays. Might be a little bit easier for me, even though my daughter is a little bit of a handful, but I think it's gonna work into my schedule a little bit better, work into my family schedule a little bit better, and we're gonna get rocking and rolling on the channel, people. Shout out everybody in here that I mentioned on this stream, this long ass stream. Shout out Brad Taste and Music Official. Have fun on your internet break. I wish you much relaxation and real human connection, and embrace those real connections that you make, and hold on to those real connections, and don't take them for granted, my friend. Shout out Missy Elliott. Congratulations for making it out to Venus. That's pretty fucking cool. Fuck Zillakami. He's a grooming pedophile piece of shit, as allegedly. And that's pretty much all we touched on, right? Oh yeah, shout out Plies for being based. And Kodak Black is a buffoon idiot. So, but we already knew that, right? Alright, people. Oh, that was kind of creepy. I thought I heard Vivian behind me, but I guess that's it. Gosh, I don't want to leave. I love it out here. All right. Peace.